We don't. It's just trying to answer all these questions.
Welcome everyone to the 2021 Scholar Bowl Finals. My name is Mikhail.
I'm Brooke.
I'm Andrea, and we are this year's Scholar Bowl commissioners.
We are so excited to have you here tonight. First, we would like to give a big thank you to all the teachers, staff, and students who made tonight's event possible.
Although we wish you could all be here in person watching the round with us, we had to get a little crafty. We hope this event brings a little bit of fun into your virtual world. Let's start off tonight's show by introducing our two final teams.
Our first team are the returning champions, the Mushroom Stew Mates. First up, we have Catherine Beyer. Catherine has a GPA of 4.9, and one fun fact about her is that she has a pet snake. Second, we have Amanda Beyer. Amanda also has a GPA of 4.9, and one fun fact about her is that she is a twin. Next, we have Avery Poznansky. Avery has a GPA of 4.7 and likes to play the guitar. Last but not least, we have Emmy Flores. Emmy has a GPA of 4.8 and would like to mention that the only reason she has a 4.8 is because of late start.
Challenging our champions are COVID-19. First up is Haley Nectarline. Haley has a GPA of 4.8, and her fun fact is that she has ice in her veins. Next up, we have Jacqueline Yao. Jacqueline Yao has a GPA of 4.8, and she has rice in her stomach. Then we have Liz Lee. Liz has a GPA of 4.7, and her fun fact is she has lice in her hair. And lastly, but not least, we have our team captain, Nikki Kirk. Nikki has a GPA of 5.0, and she has spice in her dice.
And now, without further ado, we'd like to welcome out tonight's reader and judge, Miss Lane and Mr. Richards. Thank you, and let the game begin.
Hi, ladies. How are we doing tonight?
Great.
Great. Are you all ready for this?
Yes.
Awesome. I have to say, I was pretty impressed by those GPAs. What a phenomenal feat for all of you, and I know that we're all so very proud of you. Just one thing that I would like to clarify. Some of these responses will ask you for the name of a person. If it asks for the name, you must give the first and the last name. Should you provide only the first or only the last, it will be a wrong response. Okay? Yes. Are we good? Awesome. Are we ready to begin? Here we go, Broncos. Question number 1. The common prefix for the speed of sound, usually accompanied by a number, is named for a Czech-born...
Ma.
That is correct. Question number 2. What is the name for the donut-shaped region located approximately 50 astronomical units from the sun and believed to be the source of a number of short-period comets such as Halley and Swift...
Oort cloud.
That is incorrect. And Swift-Tuttle.
The atmosphere.
That is incorrect. The answer is the Kuiper Belt. Question number 3. Signed in 1979, the Camp David Accords between Prime Minister Menachem Begin and President Anwar Sadat brought peace between what two nations in the Middle East, which have been at war off and on for 3 decades?
Israel and Egypt.
That is correct. Question number 4. Built on islands in the middle of Lake Texcoco, what was the name given to the capital of the Aztec Empire?
Tenochtitlan.
That is correct. Question number 5. 19th century French author Alexandre Dumas introduced us in 1844 to Athos, Porthos.
The Three Musketeers.
That is correct. Question number 6 will lead to a bonus question. What former KGB agent in 1999 was appointed to replace Boris Yeltsin as the president?
Vladimir Putin.
That is correct. Here is your bonus question. The topic of this bonus question is 20th century fiction. For 5 points each, given an acclaimed novel of the 20th century, identify the author. Let me clarify first and last names, please. Your first one is Catch-22. Your second one is Brave New World. Your third one is Ulysses. And number 4 is The Sound and the Fury.
20 seconds, start now.
Give me a paper.
The last one, something Highland.
Robert Heinlein?
Robert A. Highland.
Robert A. Heinlein?
Robert A. Highland. Might be wrong.
Sound and Fury. Oh, was it?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Catch-22.
Robert Frost. Okay.
That is incorrect. Brave New World.
Aldous Huxley.
That is correct. Ulysses.
Maya Angelou.
That is incorrect. And The Sound and the Fury.
Robert Heinlein.
That is incorrect. Catch-22 is Joseph Heller. Ulysses is James Joyce, and The Sound and the Fury is William Faulkner. Okay, that is the end of the bonus round. What 1917 message intercepted by the British?
Zimmerman telegram.
That is correct. Question number 8 is a math question. What is the average speed of a car that covers 400 miles in 3 hours and 20 minutes?
Amanda.
20 miles per hour.
That is incorrect.
Nikki.
2 miles per hour.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 120 miles per hour. Question number 9. Laying just east of the Caucasus between Europe and Asia, what is the largest lake in the world? Though,
Lake Baikal.
that is incorrect. Though its name might deceive people into not realizing that it is indeed actually a lake.
Dead Sea.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is the Caspian Sea. Norwegian painter Edvard Munch is best known for what 1890?
The Scream.
That is correct. Question number 11. What is the 6-letter name given to the cardiovascular event where blood vessels in the human head are blocked or ruptured?
Aneurysm.
That is incorrect. Leading to the death.
Stroke.
That is correct. Question number 12. For many Americans, the COVID crisis became front and center in early March of 2020, when which Utah Jazz basketball player?
Rudy Gobert.
That is correct. Question number 13 is a lightning round. Correct answers are worth 5 points, and 5 points will be deducted for an incorrect answer. The topic of this lightning round is the Civil War. Answer these questions about the war between the states. Name the first state to...
South Carolina.
That is correct. How many states seceded to the Confederacy?
Nikki.
11.
That is correct. Who served as the president of...
Jefferson Davis.
That is correct. Who served as the vice president of the Confederacy?
Nobody.
Alexander Stephens. What battle in 1862, a draw, was the bloodiest day of the war?
Nikki.
Antietam.
That is incorrect.
Next, lightning round.
Oh, sorry. That was the Battle of Antietam. What city served as the capital of the Confederacy?
Amanda.
Richmond.
That is correct. What Union general destroyed Atlanta on his march to the sea in 18...
Amanda.
Sherman.
That is incorrect. The twin 1863 Union victories at Vicksburg and Port Hudson gave the Union operational control over what critical part of the Confederacy?
The Mississippi River.
That is correct. Name the state created in 1863 from western counties of...
West Virginia.
That is correct. John Brown's 1859 raid on what location?
Harper's Ferry.
That is correct. And that is the end of the lightning round. And I skipped over, but the Union General was William T. Sherman. Remember, we need first and last names. Here we go. Question number 14. Many of you have taken this exam. What do the letters in SAT?
Standard American Test.
That is incorrect. Stand for.
Scholastic Aptitude Test.
That is correct. Question number 15. The athletics teams of Long Beach State were once known by this name, a nickname given to the miners that rushed to California during the gold rush.
49ers.
That is correct. Number 16. When solvents flow through a semi-permeable membrane to equalize the solute concentration on both sides of the membrane, what phenomenon occurs?
Diffusion.
That is incorrect.
Thermal equilibrium.
That is incorrect. The answer is osmosis.
Oh, yeah.
Question number 17. He first came to the attention of the public in the 1920s by his efforts in flight while piloting the Spirit of St. Louis.
Charles Lindbergh.
That is correct. Question 18. The treaty that ended the War of 1812 between Britain and America is named for the Belgian city.
Treaty of Brussels.
That is incorrect.
The Treaty of Ghent.
That is correct. Question number 19 leads to a bonus question. What protist is characterized by its great flexibility and the presence of pseudopodia? The correct answer was amoeba. So we will skip this bonus question. Question number 20. A military reject and career criminal, what man, fueled by racial animosity, assassinated Martin Luther King Jr. in April? Of 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee. The answer was James Earl Ray. Question 21 is a math question. What is the measure of the other two angles of an isosceles triangle if the non-equal angle measures at 48 degrees?
Amanda.
108 degrees.
That is incorrect.
Jacqueline.
66.
I'm sorry?
66.
That is correct. She said 66 if you could not hear her. Okay, question 22. The proclamation of 1763, which greatly annoyed the American colonists, forbid colonial settlement to the west of what?
Appalachian Mountains.
That is correct. Question 23. Think fast. Which day of the week has the most letters in its name?
Saturday.
That is incorrect.
Wednesday.
That is correct. Question 24. What 18th and 19th century German composer, best known for his symphonies and concertos, also wrote a single opera called Fidelio?
Beethoven.
That is incorrect. First performed?
Mozart.
That is incorrect. The answer is Ludwig van Beethoven. Question 25. In children's television, Lala, Poe, Dipsy,
The Teletubbies.
That is correct. Question 26 is a lightning round. Correct answers are worth 5 points, and points will be deducted for incorrect answers. The topic of this lightning round is number 1. Answer these questions, all of which have some connectivity to the number 1. What was the first state to ratify the Constitution? And
Delaware?
that is correct. 1 is the atomic number for what element?
Hydrogen.
That is correct. In official baseball scoring, the number 1 is given to what field position?
Pitcher?
That is correct. What Irish rock band went to the top 10 in 1991 with the song titled One?
U2?
That is correct. What British boy band had a ton of chart hits between 2000?
One Direction?
That is correct. What 1967 novel by Gabriel Garcia Marquez has?
100 Years of Solitude.
That is correct. What Carolina Panthers and New England Patriots quarterback is?
Cam Newton?
That is correct. What 98-volume Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Ichiro Oda has one in its title?
One Piece?
That is correct. Per an agreement between China and the United Kingdom, Hong Kong and Macau returned to China in the 1990s under what constitutional principle?
One China principle.
That is incorrect. The answer was one country, two systems. What film, starring Jack Nicholson, won the 1975 Academy Award for Best Picture for its bleak portrait of life within a mental institution?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
That is correct. And that is the end of the lightning round. Question 27. The Orison Bridge is a rare vehicular bridge that links two nations. What two nations are connected by this bridge, which runs between Copenhagen and Malmo?
Denmark and England?
That is incorrect.
Denmark and Norway.
That is incorrect. The answer is Denmark and Sweden. Question 28. What children's toys launched by Ty in 1993 included in its original run of merchandise characters with names like Squealer the Pig and
Beanie Babies?
That is correct. Question 29. Launched in 1990 by piggybacking onto the Space Shuttle Discovery, what is the largest space telescope currently orbiting the Earth?
The Hubble telescope.
That is incorrect.
Discovery?
That is incorrect. The answer is the Hubble Space Telescope. Question number 30. His views on natural rights, why men form governments, and also on the ability of a free people to...
John Locke.
That is correct. Question 31. In oceanography, what is the name given to the oceanic zone where photosynthesis is prohibited from occurring because of insufficient...
The benthic zone?
That is incorrect. Insufficient light.
Aphotic zone?
That is correct. Question 32 will lead to a bonus question, and it is also a math question. What is the x-intercept of the equation y equals 2x minus 3?
Three halves.
That's incorrect.
-3.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was 1.5. So we will skip this bonus.
That's the same thing as 3 over 2.
Okay, if that's acceptable. That is acceptable? Okay. I'm sorry, I thought you said 3.5.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Here we go, bonus question. The topic of this bonus question is units of measure. For 5 points each, give an equivalent measurement, offer the common name for a single unit of that measure. For example, if I say 3 feet, you would say 1 yard. Here we go. Number 1, a land measurement which is equal to exactly 43,560 square feet. Question number 2, a unit of distance that is equivalent to 39.37 inches. Number 3, usually found in jewelry, this is the equivalent of 200 milligrams. And number 4, this liquid measurement is the equivalent of 8 pints.
20 seconds starts now.
Okay, so 1 gallon. Acre, 1 gallon. Where'd you go for the first one? I thought it was acre. I think so. Okay, first one's acre. What was the second one? I put girth. Okay.
Okay, here we go. So the land measurement, acre. That is
1
incorrect.
acre?
Thank you. Yes,
1 acre. The next one, 1 meter,
that is correct.
1 carat,
That is correct.
1 gallon.
That is correct. Good job, ladies. End of bonus question round. Question 33. Most people who don't know the story incorrectly think the title refers to the 8-foot monster created by the demented scientist.
Catherine.
Frankenstein.
That is correct. Question 34. I'm not looking.
Right, we're calculating that. So it should have been 90, 85, and then the series of bonus questions.
No, 4, 3. That's extra 20.
But then there has been one question read since, and did that go to Mushroom Swimming?
Yeah. So we should have
So 90 is correct, we need to add .3.
It should be 90.
We got all 4
They got all 4,
questions.
so it should be 20.
No, we didn't get the first one.
But we got one.
I think they didn't hear.
We have 115,
Yeah, that was correct.
they got all 4 bonus. We have back up to 4. What do you have for Mushroom Swimming? What? 90. So 115 and 90. And they got it correct? Okay.
Are you sure? Oh, yeah.
They've never done that.
She said on the website.
So yeah. It's gonna cost more.
Does that seem right? Does that seem right? Any con?
I don't know. Any what?
Not that I can tell.
Oh, okay. Not with the score, but I was going to ask about the name thing
Okay.
at some point. I don't know. It's just, I'm not sure that that makes sense to change the rules in the finals. Because it hasn't been like that in any of the previous ones.
I clarified that, and that's what I was told. So they were just asking.
I was kind of mad about the battle with our team. I think we both lost questions that way.
Okay. Question 34. In California, this fast food burger restaurant is known as Carl's Jr.
In and out?
That is incorrect. But in most of
Carl's Jr.?
that is incorrect. The answer is Hardee's. Question 35. What is the most abundant metallic element in the crust of the earth? That is incorrect.
Amanda also buzzed in.
Iron.
That is incorrect. The answer is aluminum. Question 36. A tax was passed on the colonies by the British Parliament in 1765. Despite its name, it was placed on items.
Amanda.
Stamp Act.
That is correct. Question 37. What 1970s television sitcom was rebooted in 2017? But instead of the protagonist being an Italian single mother in Indianapolis, the new version centered around the family of a Cuban single mother from Los Angeles.
Amanda.
Roseanne.
That is incorrect.
Nikki was next.
The Golden Girls.
That is incorrect. The answer is One Day at a Time. In ceramics, what is the name for the oven that is used to dry?
Kiln.
That is correct. Question 39 is a lightning round. Correct answers are worth 5 points, and 5 points will be deducted for an incorrect answer. The topic of this lightning round is African American athletes. Given the name of a prominent African American athlete, identify the sport in which he or she competes. Derrick Henry.
Nikki.
Football.
That is correct. Daryl Bubba Wallace Jr.
Nikki.
NASCAR.
That is incorrect. Simone Biles.
Nikki.
Artistic gymnastics. Women's artistic gymnastics.
Will we accept that for just gymnastics? Okay. P.K. Subban. That was ice hockey. Mookie Betts.
Baseball.
That is correct. Candace Parker.
Basketball.
That is correct. Shakur Stevenson. That was boxing. Tiger Woods.
Golf.
That is correct. Daniel Cormier. That was UFC, mixed martial arts. And Michael Norman.
Track and field.
That is correct. That was the end of lightning round. For the Bubba Wallace Jr., it says here that it says auto racing. So not sure if NASCAR would be accepted for that. Yes? Okay. And I'm just asking because sometimes it has to be exactly what's on here. Perfect. So we need to give those points to COVID-19. Okay. Okay. Here we go, end of lightning round. Question number 40. At what site in Virginia in April of 1865 did General Lee surrender?
Appomattox Courthouse.
That is correct. Question 41. What popular fruit-flavored candy asked people in its often quirky advertising to taste the rainbow?
Skittles.
That is correct. Question 42. In his beloved holiday story, A Christmas Story, we are introduced to the metamorphosis of one Ebenezer Scrooge.
Charles Dickens.
That is correct. Question 43. From 1979 to 1981, a long hostage crisis in the capital of what West Asian nation?
Iran.
That is correct. Question 44. Unlike most sports, the sport of NASCAR stock car racing has its biggest event at the opening event of its season. What event is this? Which
Indianapolis 500.
that is incorrect.
Daytona 500.
That is correct. Question 45 will lead to a bonus question. What earth sign name is given to a stock market where the market conditions are marked by generally falling prices?
Taurus.
That is incorrect.
Recession.
That is incorrect. The answer is bear market. which means we will be skipping the bonus question, and that will lead us to our halftime show, where we will be introducing 2 teacher teams that will be competing in their own miniature Scholar Bowl.
Welcome everyone to the 2021 Teacher Round, where 2 teachers will compete to be this year's Teacher Champions. My name is Mikhail, and I will be today's reader. To my left, we have the team At Least We're Pretty, with Mrs. Cush, Mr. Hyde, Mrs. Finch, and Mrs. Morris. Going against them, we have the team Another Brick in the Wall. We have Mr. Finch, Mrs. Parsons, Mr. Sipe, and Mr. Bowen. Who will win? I don't know, but let's find out. Moving on to the first question. The first question. What English mathematician and natural philosopher discovered calculus, as well as more famously, the law of gravitation? Newton. That is correct. Question number 2. In British politics, the more left-leaning of the 2 leading parties?
Labor.
That is correct. Question number 3 leads to a bonus question.
Got it.
The most recent assassination attempt on an...
Who is Reagan?
That is correct. Another Brick in the Wall gets the bonus question.
Goodness gracious, all right. We got 20 seconds.
The topic of this bonus question is popular TikTok songs.
Oh, Jesus.
For 5 points each, given the title of a song popular on TikTok, identify the artist responsible for the song. A. Say So.
So.
B. Heather. C. Super Lonely. And D. 505. Your 20 seconds starts now.
I have no idea on any of these. I know you want to go. Jeez, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. I honestly don't know. I don't think that's how that works
No,
exactly,
that's not
but
Say So?
still. All right. Cool.
That is
Okay,
time.
You're answering for us.
Team captain, please provide the answers.
Just Parsons. Go for
Okay,
it.
I think number 1 is Taylor Swift.
Incorrect.
Number 2, Taylor Swift.
That is incorrect.
Number 3, Taylor Swift.
That is incorrect.
Number 4, Taylor Swift.
That is incorrect. And that ends the bonus question round. Question number 4. Stained glass, rose windows, and flying buttresses are characteristic of what media?
Goth?
That is correct.
It's all right, good.
Question number
Yeah, I know.
5. In Herman Melville's Moby Dick, what is the name of the narrator?
Ishmael.
That is correct. Question number 6. What legendary English rock band first appeared on television on the show?
The Beatles.
That is incorrect.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
First appeared on television on the show The American Palace in 1964, and miraculously was still touring at the time of the COVID.
The Rolling Stones.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Music.
Question number 6. In computing, the acronym URL is short for what facet?
Unicode reading lines.
That is incorrect. Other team, do you have an answer? No?
You're really lovely.
Thank you, but that is incorrect. I wish. Question number 7. During mitosis, what is the 3-word name for the type of cell division that occurs in one daughter cell if one daughter cell receives more cytoplasm than the other?
3 words. You're so lovely.
Thank you, but that is incorrect.
Thought I'd try.
Other
Thought I'd
team?
try.
Nothing?
The question?
Sorry, but no. The correct answer was asymmetric cell division.
Of course. Of course. Gosh, darn
Question
it.
number 8. What country refers to their Native American population as First Nations?
What is Canada?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Question number 9.
That's right.
Question number 9 is a lightning round.
Oh.
Correct answers are worth 5 points, and 5 points will be deducted for an incorrect answer.
We're gonna go with
The
music. right?
topic of this lightning round is television
Oh
shows.
gosh, darn it! Not again.
Given the main character of a popular television show,
Oh my gosh.
give the title of the TV show. A. John B.
Did we forget this?
B. 11.
Stranger Things.
That is correct. C. Beth Harmon.
Queen's Gambit.
That is correct. D. Bruh.
You didn't even read a question.
D. Archie Andrews.
Umbrella Academy.
That is incorrect. E. Blair Waldorf.
Umbrella Academy.
That is incorrect.
5 is the one.
F. Jessica Day.
The Young and the Restless.
That is incorrect. G. Michael Scott.
The Office.
That is correct. 8.
No.
Parks and Rec.
I didn't even read the question.
That's great.
She's a mind reader.
H. Number 5.
Umbrella Academy.
That is correct. All right. Now I, Leslie Nope.
Parks and Recreation.
I don't know who that goes to, but okay. And J. Chandler Bing.
Friends.
That is correct. End of the lightning round.
Oh my god. I know. Oh my gosh. I'm saying.
Question number 10. The name is the same. In law enforcement, it is a name given to an often armed headquarters for a criminal group. In chemistry, it is what is called when 2 or more elements are chemically combined. What?
Compound.
That is correct.
Good answer. Good answer.
Legit.
Good answer.
Number 11. In animated film, What breed of dog identifies two of the most beloved characters of the Disney catalog, Perdita and Pongo?
Dalmatians?
That is correct.
Okay.
Question number 12. In the Atlantic Ocean, as well as the Eastern Pacific Ocean, we call them hurricanes. In the Indian Ocean, we call them
Cyclones.
That is incorrect. In the Indian Ocean, we call them cyclones. But in the Western Pacific Ocean, what name is given to the violent tropical cyclonic storms?
Typhoons.
That is correct.
Woo! One extra word would have done it.
Question number 13. In February of 2021, what freshman member of Congress from the state of Georgia was stripped?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
That is correct. Question number 14 is a math question.
Oh gosh.
Math questions are 15 seconds. Multiply the first four odd integers greater than 0. What is the result?
I did the math wrong on this. Is it 121?
That is incorrect. The other team?
95?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 105. Question number 15 is leads to a bonus question.
You need this.
What southern port city was the site of two critical battles in American history? The first in 1815.
New Orleans.
Wow. That is correct.
Oh no. Oh no.
Elise Pretty gets the bonus question.
No.
The topic of this bonus question is California politics.
Oh no.
For 5 points each, answer these questions about politics in our home state.
It's not good.
A. What man served as the state's governor from 1975 to 1983 and 2011 to 2019? B. How many men and women sit in the California State Assembly? C. What California congressman and senator served for 5 years as the President of the United States, serving from 1969 to 1974? And D. What state proposition passed in the 1990s attempted to deny services to undocumented immigrants, touching off a national debate on the issue? Your 20 seconds start now.
Good luck, everyone.
Is it 135 for the second one? I think it's 135 on 2.
I mean, this will be interesting. It's not like, yeah. The real question is whether we're down by 20 or not. Or up by 20, I should say. Up by 20. Here we go.
Yes, next.
That is time. Team captain, please provide your answers.
I didn't get to the last one, but A, Brown.
That is correct.
B, 135.
That is incorrect.
C, Nixon.
That is correct.
D, 98.
That is incorrect. That is 187. That is the end of the bonus question. Question number 16 is a math question. Math questions are 15 seconds each. What is the derivative of y equals sine x squared?
I was going to say, I thought it was Taylor Swift. Yeah, there you go.
The correct answer is 2x times cosine x squared.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Question number 17. Named for the Greek mythological twin sons of Ares, what is the name given the two moons of the planet Mars?
Pisces.
that
That is incorrect.
one. Yeah.
Other team, do you have an answer? That was after the buzzer, so we cannot accept that.
It's like Phobos and something.
Question number 18. The flag of the United Kingdom is actually the combination of 3 crosses. One for England, one for Scotland, and one for Ireland. What 3 saints are represented by the crosses that make up the Union flag?
St. Patrick, St. James, and St.
He doesn't know, buzzing.
It's a Scottish one.
Not very good sportsman.
William.
That is incorrect. Does the other team want to answer? The steal.
St. Patrick,
Okay.
St. James,
Okay.
and St. Andrew.
You were close. That is incorrect, but the correct answer is St. George, St. Andrew, and St. Patrick.
Mind the gap.
Third time's a charm.
Mind the gap.
Question number 19. Nada is the Spanish word.
What is swimming? No?
That is correct.
2 times she's done that.
Question number 20. What iconic children's game show with an alliterative title ran on Nickelodeon from 1986 to 1993?
Double Dare?
That is correct.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
Question number 19. The very brief war in 1982 between the United Kingdom and Argentina, known in the...
Was that the Falklands War? The war in the Falkland Islands? Falkland Islands, Falcon, Millennium Falcon?
I don't think
Star
I can
Wars?
accept that.
Dang it. No looking.
That is the Falkland Wars.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is the Falkland Islands.
Oh,
Oh, they wanted the place. Dang it.
Third time's a charm?
And question number 20. Which NFL team has a loyal fan base? They have sold out every home game for over 60 years.
The Green Bay Packers.
That is correct. And that concludes our teacher round. What
Right.
is the score?
Let's see here what we get.
Let's see it. Let's see
Let's see it.
What is the score,
What's the
guys?
score? 60 to 40.
Who's 60?
Who? Another. All right. Woo!
This year's teacher champions is Another Brick Wall. Congratulations to them. And that concludes our teacher round for 2021. Now let's bounce back to the regular Scholar Bowl. Thank you for watching.
Welcome back, Broncos, to our second half of the Scholar Bowl. We have a couple of clarifications to make. One is for 2 questions. Team COVID-19 in one of the lightning rounds, the question asked which battle, and they said Antietam, which the answer said Battle of Antietam. It moves really quickly, so we are going to be granting them the points for that, which means they lost 5 points. So we're going to give those 5 points back, then give them the 5 points that they earned in that round. So that will be an additional 10 points onto their score, giving them a score of 145. For the other team, for the Mushroom Stew mates, same thing. The question asked which space telescope, and the answer is the Hubble Space Telescope, but since Space Telescope was in the question and they answered the Hubble, we are going to award the 5 points to the Mushroom Stew mates, giving them a score of 105. Okay? All right, here we go. We are going to be starting with question number 46. Among the intolerable acts in 1774, which aggravated many Americans to the point of revolution, a key part was this act, named for the Canadian province that England arbitrarily extended.
The Quebec Act.
That is correct. Question 47. In atmospheric science, which layer of the atmosphere?
Troposphere.
That is incorrect.
Stratosphere.
That is incorrect. The answer was mesosphere. Question 48. Which 19th century American inventor born in Scotland was the first to successfully patent and commercialize the telephone?
Bell. Alexander Graham Bell.
That is correct. Question 49. What king of Macedon had conquered all Persian dominions by 331 BCE?
Alexander the Great.
That is correct. Question number 50 is a math question. What is the median of the following set of numbers? 34, 19, 57, 21, 68, and 48.
40.
That is incorrect.
41.
That is correct. If you could not hear her, that was 41. Question 51. Until the election of Andrew Jackson in 1828, every single president of the United States in our first 40 years of the Republic hailed from one of two states. For 5 points, name both of these states.
Virginia and Massachusetts.
That is correct. Question 52 is a lightning round. Correct answers are worth 5 points, and 5 points will be deducted for an incorrect answer. The topic of this lightning round is automobiles. Given the model name of a vehicle that is among the top 25 most sold vehicles in the U.S. in 2020, identify the manufacturer. For example, if I say Corolla, you say Toyota. Are we clear? Here we go. Number 1, 4Runner. Toyota. That is correct. Altima.
Nissan.
That is correct. Cherokee.
Jeep.
That is correct. Forester.
Subaru.
That is correct. Equinox. Chevy. Chevrolet. That is correct. Rogue.
Nissan.
That is correct. Escape.
Ford.
That is correct. Sierra. The answer is GMC. Accord.
Honda.
That is correct. CX-5.
Mazda.
That is correct. End of lightning round. Okay, here we go. Question 53. You probably know that half of the terrestrial radio stations you listen to are on FM radio. For 5 points, what does FM stand for?
Frequent modulation.
That is incorrect.
Former meridian.
That is incorrect. The answer is frequency modulation. And just to clarify, you said frequent, right? Okay. Question 54. What is the inherently logical name given to a plant that only survives for 1 year or one growing season?
Annual.
That is correct. Question 55. What political party, adopting its name from the anti-monarchy forces in England?
Whig Party.
That is correct. Question 56. What South Carolina musician has had the rare pleasure of having two separate runs at the top of two different popular music genres? His first run in the 1990s as the frontman for the rock band Hootie and the Blowfish, and a second life as a solo country artist for the last 15 years.
Haley.
Tim McGraw.
That is incorrect. The answer is Darius Rucker. Question 57. What rare achievement did pitcher Don Larson accomplish in a World Series game in 19...
Amanda.
Perfect game. A perfect game.
Can we be more specific?
Perfect game of baseball.
I guess we can, Bowen's giving me the thumbs up? Okay. Yeah, it says pitching a perfect game, so yes, okay. Question number 58 will lead to a bonus question. What scientific law states that equal volume of all gases at the same temperature?
Boyle's law.
That is incorrect.
Haley.
Ideal gas law.
That is incorrect. The answer is Avogadro's law. So we will skip that bonus question. Question 59. The eventual creation of a Jewish homeland in Israel was born out of a document written by a British Foreign Secretary in 1917, which was a grand design over the organization of the Middle East in the post-World War I era. What is the name of this document which bears the name of that foreign secretary?
Amanda.
The Zion document.
That is incorrect.
The Diaspora Doctrine.
That is incorrect. The answer is the Balfour Declaration. Question number 60. The Godfather Part 2, Heat, and Righteous Kill are three films that all featured arguably two of the most famous Italian-American actors of the past half century. For 5 points, name these two men.
Robert De Niro and Danny DeVito.
That is incorrect. Perhaps.
Avery.
Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci.
That is incorrect. The answer was Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Question 61. What popular 1980s video game, one of the giants of the early stand-up video game machines, saw the female protagonist consuming?
Mrs. Pac-Man.
That is correct. Question 62. In ancient Greek fiction, what character is best known for killing his father and marrying his mother?
Oedipus Rex.
That is correct. Question 63. In Keys, The Star-Spangled Banner, what 11 words mark the end of each of the song's 4 verses? The answer is the land of the free and the home of the brave. Question 64 is a math question. Solve for x in this equation. 14x plus 37 equals 9.
-2.
That is correct. Question 6.
Sorry.
Question 65 is a lightning round. Correct answers are worth 5 points, and 5 points will be deducted for an incorrect answer. The topic of this lightning round is foreign words and phrases. Given a commonly used foreign word or phrase, give us the language of origin. Zeitgeist.
German.
That is correct. Antebellum.
Latin.
That is correct. Eureka.
Greek.
That is correct. Canyon.
Spanish.
That is correct. Algebra.
Arabic.
That is correct. Karaoke.
Korean.
That is incorrect. The answer is Japanese. Entrepreneur. The answer is French. Guru.
Hindi.
That is incorrect. The answer is Sanskrit. Ketchup. The answer is Chinese. Massage. The answer is Portuguese, and that is the end of the lightning round. Okay, here we go. Question 66. What famous ancient mathematician wrote Elements, which became the basis for modern geometry?
Euclid.
That is correct. 67. Most trivia fans know that Lake Superior is the largest of the Great Lakes. For 5 points, what lake, in terms of cubic miles, is the smallest of the Great Lakes?
Ontario.
That is incorrect.
Huron.
That is incorrect. The answer is Lake Erie. Question 68. What large American retail corporation with over 11,000 stores spread out over 27 different countries was founded in northern Arkansas and is named?
Walmart.
That is correct. Question 69. There were 85 of these in total, authored over the course of 1787 and 17.
The Federalist Papers.
That is correct. Question 70. What Texas university has seen its athletics program in the midst of scandal twice in the past 2 decades? First, for a series of violations that came up in the course of the investigation of the murder of one of its basketball players in 2003, and then again in 2018 to 2019 with a series of sexual assault allegations leveled against several members of the school's football team.
Baylor University?
That is correct. Question 71 will lead to a bonus question. In American geography, 2 states share the honor of bordering the most states, with their state boundaries touching 8 other states. For 5 points and the bonus, name either of these states.
Texas.
That is incorrect.
Delaware.
That is incorrect. Missouri or Tennessee. We will skip that bonus question. Question 72. What is the tallest monument in the United States? Part of a national monument dedicated to westward expansion.
The St. Louis Arch.
That is incorrect. Designed by Finnish architect Eero Saarinen and completed in 1965 in St. Louis, Missouri.
The Gateway Arch.
That is correct. Question 73. Of all the former Soviet republics, this one is the least populous, at just over 1.3 million people. What is the name of this now independent nation, which lies along the Baltic Sea in Eastern Europe and has its capital at Tallinn?
Estonia.
That is correct. Question 74. What was the 2-word name given to the impromptu discussion that occurred between Soviet Premier?
The kitchen debate.
That is correct. Question 75 is a math question. Take the number of the keys on a standard modern piano, divide it by the number of players on a standard soccer lineup, and then multiply that result by the number of presidents that have served in the United States since 2001. What is the result of your calculations?
Nikki.
32.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
32.
That is correct. Okay, and so here's how that works. It's 88 keys divided by 11 players on a soccer lineup. You'll multiply that by 4 presidents that have served since 2001. Question 76. What dish from Mexican cuisine, which literally means filled or stuffed, usually involves a roasted fresh pepper, which is then stuffed with melted cheese?
Haley.
Chili relleno.
That is correct. Question 77. The logo of what television show became immediately iconic by stylizing representations of the elements bromine and barium in a...
Catherine.
Breaking Bad.
That is correct. Question 78 is a lightning round. Correct answers are worth 5 points, and 5 points will be deducted for an incorrect answer. The topic of this lightning round is pre-COVID 2020. Yes, the world actually felt somewhat normal prior to March of 2020. Therefore, these questions harken back to that time. What team was victorious in Super Bowl?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
That is correct. On February 5th, who was the only Republican senator to support the...
Avery.
Mitt Romney.
That is correct. On January 22nd, the Oakland Raiders officially moved to what city?
Nikki.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
That is correct. On February 20th, this advisor to President Trump was sentenced to 40 months in prison. He would be pardoned by Trump later in the year.
Catherine.
Roger Stone.
That is correct. On February 9th, this film became the first non-English language film.
Avery.
Parasite.
That is correct. On January 1st, a siege on the American embassy ended in this city.
Amanda.
Tehran.
That is incorrect. The capital city of Iraq. Oh, I'm sorry. Baghdad. On February 3rd, this relatively unknown small city mayor won the Iowa Democratic caucuses.
Amanda.
You the judge?
That is correct. On January 20th, over 20,000 people attended a gun rights rally in this capital city of Virginia in protest.
Richmond.
That is correct. On January 11th, this island in the Caribbean, still recovering from a brutal hurricane in 2017, was hit with a series of magnitude 5+ earthquakes.
Amanda.
Puerto Rico.
That is correct. On February 25th, this retailer, better known as an online store, opened its first cashierless grocery store in Seattle, Washington.
Haley.
Amazon? That is correct. And that is the end of the lightning round. Here we go. Question 79. Every 4 years, what date becomes the 60th day of the year?
Avery.
February 29th.
That is correct. What cromlech, a setting for a religious practice, has sat on the Salisbury Plain of England since 2000 BCE? A circular pattern of...
Stonehenge.
That is correct. Question 81. Which artistic medium, seen in both painting and also in nail salons, contains an artificial...
Acrylic.
That is correct. Question 82 is a math question. Consider the toss of a fair coin. What is the probability of the coin landing tails 6 times in a row?
Amanda.
1/64.
That is correct. Question 83.
What Major League Baseball team plays its home games in the Great American Ballpark, a park named not...
Cincinnati Reds.
That is correct. Question 84 will lead to a bonus question. If you fly from Logan International Airport to Lester Pearson International Airport, between what two North American cities have you flown?
Boston to Orlando.
That is incorrect.
Boston to Seattle.
That is incorrect. The answer is Boston and Toronto. We will skip this bonus question. Question 85. Instrumental to the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s was a group that went by the acronym SCLC. What does SCLC stand for?
Southern Christian Leadership Conference.
That is correct. Question 86. What once small town in southwestern Missouri transformed itself into a resort destination, appealing specifically to country music fans and fans of the outdoors?
Carlsbad Caverns.
That is incorrect.
Kansas City.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Branson, Missouri. Question 87. Convert this Roman numeral to its standard equivalent. L, X, X, I, V.
74.
That is correct. Question 88. What author mixed fiction with social critique in his 1906 work, The Jungle, and later?
Upton Sinclair.
That is correct. Question 89. The ancient North African city of Carthage was located on a promontory which is now within the borders.
Tunisia.
That is correct. Question number 90. What CBS television sitcom was the highest rated show on television for the first 2 seasons that it aired, 1962 to 63 and 1963 to 64? Had its theme song go to #1 on the Billboard County Country Music Chart and revolved around a family of common Southerners becoming wealthy in oil?
The Beverly Hillbillies.
That is correct. And that is the end of the Scholar Bowl. Congratulations to the Mushroom Stewmates with a score of 270. And congratulations too to our COVID-19 with a score of 235. All of you ladies did amazing. I'm going to welcome back out our commissioners to present you with your award.
Sorry, I don't know where to go.
Congratulations to the Mushroom Stewmates for winning this year's Scholar Bowl. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe and have a nice spring break.
In-household privilege. That was our house thing.